on, man? It's your boy Kel, man. Y'all know who it is, man. Y'all know the vibes. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in with your boy, man. Appreciate it. You could be anywhere in this world right now, but you're here chilling with your boy Kel. So, I don't take that lightly, man. For real, man. I don't take that lightly, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. And before we get started, man, y'all know what time it is, man. Get you some of that dubby. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the sponsor. Shout out to the sponsor, man. Once again, man, y'all go get some of dubby, man. And once you get that dubby, once you decide what you want, man, type in that discount code, man. It's called You Dig. Capital Y, capital A, capital D, capital I, capital G, man. Get 10% off. You know what I'm saying? Good quality energy drink, man. Good quality energy drink, man. Once again, man, let's get to it. All right. So, man, our first video is going to be Twisted California State Fair Food Creations. Once again, man, hey, listen, I know the fair is over. Let's react to some of the, some of the fairs is across America, man. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna tap into California, man. Hopefully they got some good eats.
In this video, we're taking on the most extreme fair food we can find here at the California State Fair.
Let's see what they got jumping.
I'm here for the most innovative. It is a combination of vegetables and fried food like I've never seen before. Unhinged, this, without frying it, is 1,080 calories. Over the top fair foods the West Coast has to offer. You've never seen a dog the size of this dog. In our last video, we explored the wonders of fried mozzarella sticks wrapped in bacon.
Yeah, we tapped in with them last stream,
turkey
man.
Leg. When it's in
Y'all
the
missed
container,
out,
you
man.
can't tell how monstrous
Go tap back
it is,
into it, man.
Gigantic.
We
left
reacted to
Ohio
that.
and flew cross-country to the Golden States, also known as California. Time to see how Cali stacks up against the Midwest.
Man, they should have came to the Carolinas. Simple.
All right, folks, we have come to our first Freaky Fair food location. Right behind me, Outlaw Burgers. And honestly, these two burgers I'm about to try should be outlawed. No. This place behind me, they have an extensive menu. They have something they're calling corn dog sushi. But if you look closely, I'm pretty sure they just sliced up a corn dog. They have turkey legs that are Texas-sized.
On the burger?
What would a California-sized turkey leg look like? I guess we'll never find out. We're here today for the cotton candy burger and the Twinkie smash burger. Sometimes
disgusting.
Sweets and burgers go together well.
I do like
I've
the
seen
Twinkie,
people
so
put
we
two
might
donuts as the buns on a burger, and guess what? Dude, that is amazing. But here we're not dealing with glazed donuts. Here we're dealing with straight up cotton candy on a burger. Is it delicious? Well, I'm gonna go inside into the kitchen now to see how it's made and to find out. Right here I am with Anna, and she's starting with step one, the buns. The buns are already pre-toasted. There they are.
Okay.
She takes a nice big pink piece of cotton candy.
See,
she
that's where they
smashes
lost
it
me
down
at.
to fit the burger bun perfectly, and she puts it on top. Over here, she grabs a little bit of blue cotton candy. She grabs a skewer, and then that goes through the top bun. All of it is stacked up high, but there's one ingredient missing, and that would be the beef patty. Let's go get it now. So typically when customers come here, this is what they give them, and then they're supposed to walk over here to the burger counter to pick up their patty. And by counter, I mean this flat top right here. Right here we got Kevin, and he's just put down 2 patties for me, and he's gonna hit that with a little bit of butter. He gives the first patty a bit of a smash, and he gives the second patty a bit of a smash. And he hits them both with a little bit of seasoning. He gives it a little bit of a flip. Kevin making moves. He applies cheese to both burger patties. Now it's not just beef and cotton candy, it's also cheese. Kevin opens up the burger. He puts the first patty on. He puts the second patty on. Then he puts the cotton candy on top of the top burger. He puts the skewer through everything, and that, my friends, is how you make
I'm going to throw up. I think I'm going to throw up.
Don't throw up.
a cotton candy burger here at Outlaw Burgers. All right, folks, our first food on the West Coast. Take a look. Was this thought of by an actual chef? Absolutely not. This is pure marketing. Now, here's how I like to imagine this discussion went down. Hey, let's put cotton candy with a burger. Would that taste good, though? Hey, shut the fuck up. I make the decisions around here. This is obviously a unilateral move. It's something crazy and something that might be secretly delicious. Let's go for it.
I'm good off that.
You know what? I think cotton candy on the burger, it works, and here's why. First of all, it's not distracting. I thought it might be overwhelmingly sweet. It's not. It's not that different from putting a sweet barbecue on top of the burger. You know, cotton candy, when it's wispy, it's really nice. It melts on your tongue. But what they've done here is they've kind of compressed it. So when you're chewing on the burger, you're chewing on this hard compressed cotton candy. But I don't mind it. So in the end, did I want to be a hater? Absolutely. But can I now after trying it? No, I think it's pretty good. Is it a little bit of a gimmick? Yes. But it looks nice. And when you eat it, it tastes pretty good too. This is a big win. But their second burger, there's no way their second burger works. The second burger we're going to be trying from the same location is a Hot Cheetos Twinkie Smash Burger.
I ain't gonna lie. I low-key would have tried the one with the Twinkie. I like the Twinkies. Does actually sound fake decent.
Boom, right now I am with Domitila, and she's gonna start our burger build. Let's get to it. Step 1, open the bun drawer. That's where the buns are. Step 2, hit it with a little bit of mayo. Oh, a lot of mayonnaise. Oh, okay. Even on the top of the bun, I have a feeling this is our food glue. From here, we have a whole tray of hot Cheeto crumbs.
If you think your child may have autism,
Hot
it's
Cheeto
important to
crumbs.
act quickly. At Action Behavior Centers, we want to reduce barriers to
She takes the top bun, she presses it into the crumbs. The bottom bun, she hits it into the crumbs. Very beautiful. From here, we need the secret ingredient. 2 Twinkies, and then even more mayonnaise. Mayonnaise now going on the Twinkie? I feel like I'm in the Twilight
I'll
Zone.
take my
Time
comment
for those
back.
Twinkies to receive a little bit
I
of
don't know
hot
about
Cheeto
that.
dust. That gets put on top of the bottom bun, and that is ready for me to take to the burger station. All right, Kevin starts with 2 meatballs. Just like before, each meatball is gonna get a little bit of a smash. He hits them with a little bit of seasoning. Then he hits each patty with a bit of cheese. He hits each one of these patties with a nice piece of bacon. Oh, he hits mainly that patty with bacon. From here, oh my gosh, he puts the burger patties on top of the Twinkies. He stacks it all up on top. That looks wild. All right, folks,
Bro,
we
that's
have
too
the
much,
final
bro.
product right here. First of all, the hot Cheeto dust. This is a trend at state fairs. It's being used on a lot of different food. You'll even find, for example, corn dogs that are coated in the hot Cheeto dust. Beyond that, Twinkies. What is a Twinkie? For the 60% of my audience who's non-American, oh God, a gay or bisexual young man with a slim build. Is that what I'm eating? Oh, gee, California again. Do I have to? Oh, I found a better definition. An American snack cake described on its packaging as golden sponge cake with cream filling. Still sounds gay. All right, folks, there's no way to go about this than by just giving it a shot. Let's go. The
Low
quality
key,
of
I
the
ain't
meat,
gonna lie.
the cheese, it's
Even
very
through
good.
all
Then
that, I
after
think
that,
I'll
they're
still
just
try
messing with
it.
you. The sponge cake itself, it kind of starts to blend in with the actual bun, but the cream cheese does come through. So there is an interesting sweet element. Meanwhile, the hot Cheeto dust, it's giving me a little bit of a kick, a little bit of spice. I like it. Would I put it on top of the bun? No, because now my hands are covered with mayonnaise and hot Cheeto dust. But does it look good on camera? It looks amazing. Perhaps the most fun part of this burger is every time you take a bite, something squishes out of it. So right here, I've got my little sponge cake
Didn't
covered
even
in
see all
bacon
that.
grease and Cheeto dust, and that's just like a separate little appetizer to have alongside the burger. That's kind of good. The Twinkie got a little bit of smoky burger grease on it too. I like it. So we have started the day with 2 burgers. Essentially, the form factor is the same. The fun, weird ingredients they put inside, different. Which one do I like better? I gotta say, the cotton candy. It's a very manageable, edible burger.
Hey, man, which one would y'all try? Put it in the comments, man. Which one would y'all try, man? To be honest, like I said, man, I would rather try the Twinkie one, the second one. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't doing it. I ain't a big fan of cotton candy, and that might be the thing, but I think I'll go with the one with the Twinkie.
But in addition, I didn't mind a little bit of
Both
extra
of them gonna
sweetness.
mess up
It's kind
your
of like
stomach.
having a
Simple.
sweet barbecue, except for, blueberry cotton candy. So this is our first fair food location, but we have a lot more to see today. Guys, we are on the West Coast, and they do things here a little bit differently. From here, we're moving on to our next location. Let's move. If you come to a state fair in California, expect to find Mexican food. That's what we have behind us at our next location right here. A little place known as Pepe's.
Hola.
This place has the best of it all. Tostilocos, agua frescas, piña coladas, and fruit cups. But we're not here for any of those. We are here for the Sandia Pop. This is an amazing Mexican amalgamation. It's a fruit roll-up. It's watermelon. Let's go inside and see how it's made. I am in the kitchen with Erica. Erica, put her there. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
First of all, you have this kind of snack station right here with a lot of traditional Mexican snacks and drinks, but then we have the Sandia Pop. Does Sandia mean watermelon in Spanish?
Sandia means watermelons in Spanish, and then pop is just, popsicle.
I could have used Google for that, I bet. First, Erica wraps the entire watermelon slice with 2 strips of fruit by the foot. Is this a traditional food or is this like a state fair food innovation?
It's new. He went TikTok viral. We've seen it on a reel. They were throwing it on a stick. So a watermelon wedge on a stick. Well, hey, fair food on a stick, right? So we're like, let's try making it a little more fruity, candy, gimmicky. And so we got fruit roll up. My kids have them all the time. So I was like, let's wrap this fruit around it and then dump it in chamoy tahini.
Next, she dips the whole thing into chamoy sauce.
It's mixed with tamarindo candy. It's got a tangy, salty, spice
That don't
flavor
look
to
too
it.
bad.
And she sprinkles on a light dusting of tahini
cap.
for that extra kick. This is super healthy. It's fruit. It might be wrapped in candy though.
Fruit candy.
The candy also potentially made
That
from
shit don't
fruit.
look too
Finally,
bad.
she adds a slice of lime on the side, and our sandia pop is ready to
She
enjoy.
might got a hold of
All right,
something.
folks, our third food is
Hey,
right
man.
here, coming in at $13.05.
Hey man, put it in the comments, man. Would y'all try this? I ain't gonna lie, I'll try this, man. $13. It's a little bit steep. I wish it was like around $8, but I think I'll try it. It looks good.
Is it healthy? Yes, it's fruit. 9 out of 10 doctors recommend if their name is Dr. Dre. Here's my main concern. The fruit by the foot is gonna be kind of gummy. Meanwhile, the watermelon is kind of mealy. I'm worried I'm not gonna be able to break through the fruit by the foot, but let's give it a shot. Cheers.
Oh, and he's able to break through it.
That worked out beautifully. I
Nah,
genuinely
facts.
cannot believe how delicious that was. I had very moderate expectations. First of all, I don't even like watermelon that much, but something has happened here. The fruit roll-up has kind of gotten a little brittle. When I bit into it, it was so easy for my teeth to go through it. Meanwhile, this thing is just slathered
Hey, man,
in
they know
flavor.
something,
The
man.
watermelon
Hey, they
itself
know
is cool,
something.
it's refreshing, but there's something special that happens when you add these flavors. First of all, there's some salt in the chamoy or the tahini. It's bringing out even more flavor, but then you have like the ultra sweetness of that fruit by the foot. So somehow it's tricking my brain into thinking that the watermelon itself is basically candy. It's watermelon on steroids. It tastes like this watermelon has been injecting
lie, that
a
actually
sugary
looks good.
solution for weeks. So that is food number 3, but we have a lot more food to see. Let's keep moving. Our next location, right behind me, a place known as Boba King Bubble Tea. But here they're selling a lot more than tea. This place is all about Spam. They do so much more with Spam than you ever would think possible. Now, we all kind of know what Spam is, but not really. And especially when you open the can and it kind of plops out with a thud, you might have questions.
like Spam,
Contrary
but
to
it
some
gotta be-
myths,
it
it does
gotta be
not
cooked.
contain mystery meat. That big blob of meat consists of pork shoulder and ham, along with salt, water, potato starch, and sodium nitrate.
This said what
nitrate.
again? This said horse shoulder? Let me go back.
Miss, it does not contain mystery meat. That big blob of meat consists of pork shoulder and ham, along with salt, water, potato starch, and sodium nitrate. Nitrate. Here, they're taking that gelatinous product and they're turning it into delicious state fair food. Let's go inside
Spam
and take a
fries.
look now. All
That
right,
don't
guys,
look too
I'm
bad.
inside the kitchen right now with Camden. Camden, how's it going?
Good.
I'm super excited to be here because you are serving state fair food like I've not really seen anywhere else, but I'm trying to understand the theme of this location.
We don't really have a theme. We're just trying to bring new ideas to the fair and be a little creative. So we started out with the boba and then we added on the Spam.
Why Spam?
So it's a bit of a staple in my household. We all grew up eating Spam. And so we thought there could be a great opportunity to have it at the fair.
now that's
We
what's
have
up.
Spam sliders, Spam on a stick. We even throw it
I ain't
into
gonna
a
lie,
wonton
Spam
taco
sliders is
shell.
wicked.
So I'm
work.
going to be trying that later, but let's start out with the Spam fries. Boom, take it away.
We got the Spam coming. Take it out the can.
So this machine you have right here, this is for making French fries from a potato, right?
Yes, it is.
Dang, look at that. So these are really the exact dimensions that you would get from a potato, only it just happens to be made out of gelatinized pork. So those get dropped in the oil and they're gonna fry for...
About 4 to 5 minutes. We really want them to be crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, so that you can get that little bit of a crunch when you bite on it.
Now the Spam fries are floating to the top. He takes them out of the oil. The color has completely transformed, turning them from a kind
Don't
of
look
pinkish
too-
color
hey.
to this golden brown.
No barbecue
Let
sauce.
them
I don't
cool
look too
off,
bad.
but we do a really cool thing here. We actually reuse the cans. So when we open the can, we clean them, we put our papers in them, and this is how they get served. And that's how we make our Spam fries.
Boom! It's Spam! This is not something I was expecting to see here in California. I do believe Spam was invented in the USA, and I think actually there's a giant Spam factory in my home state of Minnesota. Meanwhile, it seems like it's something that Americans hardly eat anymore. In fact, Spam is kind of the butt of a joke until now. So right here we have the Spam fries. Now the packaging is brilliant except for one thing, the nutrition
bro.
label on the side. Holy shit! This, without frying it, is
I don't think
1,080
many people
calories,
eat
and then
Spam,
they
bro.
put it into pure oil. So that ain't helping. Time to give it a shot. Let's go. That's nice. It almost tastes like crispy fried bacon at first. On the outside, it's nice and crunchy, but on the inside, it's a little bit soft and gooey. Gooey's not the right word. Moist. It's moist on the inside. But as I'm eating these fries, I'm thinking, God, they're so salty. This is a nice meat to put inside of some kind of a carbohydrate vessel, like a slider or like this right here, a wonton tacos.
The Spam tacos start with cubes of Spam sizzling on a hot skillet, glazed with Japanese barbecue sauce. Next, he grabs the wonton taco shells, already fried and shaped, ready to be filled. Each shell gets a scoop of Spam cubes, then a layer of their homemade coleslaw, a sprinkle of cilantro, and a slice of lime on the side for a fresh touch. Finally, it's all topped off with their homemade
Hey, that
spicy
shit don't look
mayo
too bad,
sauce.
though.
And just
Okay,
like
he
that,
might have
the
did something
tacos
with that.
are ready to eat.
My first Spam tacos. Who are we offending more at this point? Asian people or Mexicans? The Asians are like, we want nothing to do with this. The Mexicans are like, hey, that's not a taco. I kind of love it. I love something that offends everybody. Let's give it a shot. Oh yeah, I like it. Now we're really achieving some balance. Yes, we have that very heavy fried protein-packed Spam, but then we have that cool coleslaw. We have that spicy creamy mayo. We have lime juice. Beyond that, it is a texture sensation. I mean, it's already almost falling apart because that wonton is so fried and crispy. If you add just a little bit of pressure, it'll break into nothing. Beyond that, the Spam itself, very crunchy. Excellent combination. This is nice because you really get deeply and intimately acquainted with how the Spam tastes, but then this is nice because you kind of cut the intensity of the Spam and you mix it with all these other delicious ingredients, including that Japanese barbecue, which tastes a lot like teriyaki. In general,
That's crazy. Hey man, put in the comments right now, man. Which one would you guys rather eat? If I had to eat one of them, to be honest, man, the Spam fries don't sound that bad. Get some barbecue sauce. It don't sound bad.
this is the type of healthy state fair food innovation that I was expecting and hoping to find in a place like California. Let's keep moving. All right, folks, we're moving on to our next food. Remember earlier I was saying that flaming hot Cheeto dust is a popular thing to put on foods now at the state fair? Here, you can see that in action. Here they have hot Cheeto corn dogs, but they have something I've never seen before. Takis. Wait, what are Takis? They sound like they're Australian. Takis are slim homosexual men. No. Takis are a brand of rolled corn tortilla chips known for their intense crunch and spicy, often chili lime flavor taste. Sounds nice, but how does it pair with a corn dog? Well, we're gonna go order it now and find out. All right, folks, here we have the Takis and here we have the Taki-covered corn dog. Let's get into it. The Taki. This is Blue Heat flavored. It is Fiesta size, and you can see the little tortilla chip right here rolled up beautifully. Now, I asked already if I could open up this bag and try a Taki for myself, and they, of course, said, cannot do. So, instead, we have to imagine what this would taste like. Close your eyes now and imagine the taste of blue and also heat. Yeah, I got no idea.
Y'all like Takis? Put in the comments, man. Y'all like Takis?
Corn dog. This corn dog costs $17.
They decent.
What? Somehow when you go into
I ain't gonna lie,
the fair,
$17 is crazy
immediate
work. I'm not paying
100% inflation.
$17.
It's wild. All right, time to give it a shot.
Hey, yo, my boy. I mean, you gotta warn us before you take that big of a bite. Jesus, you fit the whole thing in your mouth, my boy. Get right.
It is interesting. First of all, it just tastes like corn tortilla chips on the outside because that's what it's made out of. Beyond that, the taste, it is a lot like blue and also heat. No, it is citrusy and a bit sour. So you're getting really a classic corn dog. I mean, come take a look. It is a dog, plenty of breading, and it is fried. The corn dog, completely standard. Just your standard $17 corn dog. But in the end, is it good? I would say it's more fun than it is good. Can you get a normal corn dog?
I mean,
you can.
let's
But
keep
for
it real,
folks who
bro.
wanna try
It
something
looks
new,
good.
This is the move.
It actually
All right,
looks
folks,
good.
we have rolled up to our next state fair food stall behind me, a place known as Eat at Joe's. The menu here is mainly fried food. Fries, deep fried cheese curds, deep fried chicken strips, fresh fried zucchini. But if you go over here, next to the trash can, you will find a food known as the Fat Daryl Sandwich. When I saw this, I knew I had to figure out who Daryl is and what the sandwich is all about. Because if you look closely, it looks like it's filled with cheese sticks. I'm intrigued. I must learn more. Let's go. My good sir, how are you doing today?
I'm very good, thank you.
I just saw your menu. On this side down yonder, you have a Fat Daryl sandwich.
Well, the Fat Daryl sandwich is a sandwich that started back east at Rutgers College. There's a stand back there that makes big hoagie sandwiches, and if you eat so many sandwiches, you can develop a sandwich and they'll name it however you want it. And this guy named it Fat Daryl.
I love that idea. If you create some monstrosity, eat it 3 times, they'll name the sandwich after you. Let's go inside and see how the sandwich is made. Right now, I'm with Everin. He's going to make the Fat Daryl.
It looks like a lot, though.
It all starts with this giant hoagie bun. He slices that in half. He puts mayonnaise inside. Then we head to the fryer section over here. Oh my gosh. French fries going inside first. A little bit of lettuce for roughage. Tomatoes. Back to the fryer. Right now we're getting some chicken strips piled in. 3 chicken strips. And then he's got some mozzarella sticks too.
See, that's
3
too
mozzarella
much.
sticks. The picture did have 4. Oh, okay. Everyone, gracias. Thank you. All right, folks, right here we have the $18 Fat Daryl sandwich, a sandwich that surely absolutely nobody has heard of before. If you look at it from a bird's eye view, you would have no idea that this is a sandwich. How do you even sandwich this? Yeah, that's it. That's all we got. That is the back, and that is the front. Hey, Subway, when are you putting this on your menu? You can call it the Jared. All right, what do we do? I mean, I'm just going to give it a shot. Oh, well, not bad. First of all, they use the mozzarella sticks in the sandwich. I'm a big fan of that. Beyond that, the vegetation, the tomatoes, the lettuce, it adds a little bit of wetness. It helps everything go down. I like it. This hoagie bun is quite good, very soft, and it's really wrapping all the ingredients in there nice and tight. I thought this would be something that'd be impossible to chew and to swallow, but actually, the mayo, the lettuce, the tomato, it's enough food lubrication to get it down. The only thing I would do differently is not add all these fries. The fries are just making everything more difficult, and they're not adding much. In the end, Daryl, what a guy. This is a guy who threw caution to the wind when it came to his body, his blood pressure, his cholesterol, and his calorie intake. This is a man who didn't sweat the details when it came to a sandwich. He was literally happy to put anything between 2 buns. We have come to our next location. Here, we have no special access. We're normal customers like everyone else. I hate it. Behind me, up here, you can see this place is called Chillin' and Grillin', and they are grilling on a different level. But they have here a bacon-wrapped dog. It doesn't sound that amazing. Okay, it's a dog. It's wrapped in bacon. We've seen that before. No, you've never seen a dog the size of this dog. First of all, let's talk about the price of this dog. $19.31.
Bro,
Make a football stadium price blush.
Oh,
hello,
no.
please, could I have 1 bacon-wrapped hot dog? Ah, I was wrong. It's $21. And here it is for $21. Amazing. I just feel like I'm being ripped off. Oh, okay. I go to someone else. Come with me. Sir.
How you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. Can I make a video and ask you questions?
Sure.
Can you tell me a little bit about the food that you're serving here?
We're the #1 vendor at this fair. Pretty much every fair we go to every year. Everything we make here is from scratch. Our sauces, our seasonings, our rubs. And as you can see, we have a world famous kebab here. There's 4 chicken thighs on every kebab. We season it. We make our own sauce. And we glaze it with
they got some
fat.
good
Looks like
food
you're getting
over there.
bacon dog. You can't go wrong with that either. It's a half-pound all-beef hot dog with a 1/4 pound of bacon.
This sounds amazing. Let's see it come together. All right, so he takes the bun. First, he puts on the dog covered in bacon. Then he hits it with some vegetables. So it's absolutely smothered in veggies. We have a grilled jalapeno right here, and that is complete. Boom! Hot dog. At this point, do you call it a hot dog? It's like a hot
don't
German
look
Shepherd.
bad.
This thing is gigantic. Beyond the dog, we have all of this in here. Green peppers, red peppers, onion, and then a whole freaking jalapeno. How do you handle such a beast? I feel like I should ask this hot dog for consent. May I touch you?
Yeah, go ahead, baby.
Thank you. Cheers.
Look at the little girl over there in the corner. She like, what is he doing? Look
Oh,
at
yeah.
her.
With the
Look at her.
toppings, it feels more like a
What is
fajita
he
than a hot
doing?
dog, but I like it. Beyond that, the bacon is perfectly crispy, and then the dog itself, pure 100% beef. When I squeeze it, you can see the greasiness coming from inside. That is a good quality product right there. And if you get excited, there you go, that happens. I can complain about it being $21, but the folks here are going above and beyond to deliver a nice product. But from here, we've got more food to see. Let's keep moving. From the desolate heat outside, we have come inside where we are taking a turn toward the sweet. Behind me, a food stall known as Country Fair Cinnamon Rolls. But trust me, you have never seen cinnamon rolls like this. Let's head to the kitchen now to see how it's made. Boom, I am here with Willie of Country Fair Cinnamon Roll. Sir, put her there.
Thank you, Sonny.
Cinnamon rolls, how many do you think you sell during the whole duration of the California State Fair?
25,000.
That's a remarkable amount. Beyond that, how many different cinnamon roll SKUs do we have?
So we've got the original cinnamon roll. That original cinnamon roll's been around for 48 years. That is what started this company. Like 30 years ago, we had some cinnamon roll hit the atmosphere out there on the landscape. Let's go back like maybe 15 years. We started going for something more savory to go into the rolls. we've got 9 or 10 different variations on the menu at any given time, and some rotate in and some rotate out.
Editors, don't be tempted to cut off the whole history and just cut to the, hey, we have 9 to 10.
Willie starts each cinnamon roll masterpiece with a huge batch of secret homemade dough.
There's 17 ingredients in that bag of flour, blended in a gallon of yeast and water.
From here, he moves the dough into a large plastic container.
This is going to produce 36 cinnamon rolls.
Next, he stuffs the dough into a sheeter, which rolls it out to the perfect thickness. That strip is then carefully laid out across the pre-buttered table. Now he stretches it out so he can begin layering in more flavor.
So now he is cutting the butter into these little butter tabs with the butter cutter.
After that, each butter tab gets evenly spread across the dough, making sure every roll will get a generous portion.
My God, I never knew cinnamon rolls had so much butter. That is wild.
From there, a shower of sugar and cinnamon rain down over the dough. Now he rolls it up tightly.
So what we have here right now basically is a 7-foot cinnamon roll.
Yes, sir.
This massive cinnamon tube gets sliced down into 36 even cinnamon rolls. After that, the rolls are placed onto trays and moved into the proofing box to activate the yeast.
So here we have the cinnamon rolls that were just created, and then these are the ones that have been proofing for about 20 minutes, so you can see how much they expand in that short amount of time.
Once proofed, they go into the oven and bake for 25 minutes. Every 5 minutes,
That actually
trays
looked pretty
are
good.
rotated down a level so the cinnamon rolls all come out equally fresh.
Boom, coming out of the oven, take the pan off, and that is
That
the
looks
final
good.
result. The smell is amazing. Boom, dessert. It was amazing watching Willie work. Sorry, that sounds like the beginning of a children's book. Let's watch Willie work. There's such a broad range of food-making people here at fairs like this. On one hand, you got somebody who will put Takis on a corn dog, fold their arms against their chest and think, I've done something here. On the other hand, you have Willie, who is a legitimate food scientist. All of what he's doing right here is decades in the making. This one is his newest variety, cinnamon roll tres leches. Tres leches is actually Spanish for 3 leches. That's exactly how many leches are in here. Is leches milk? I thought milk was El Milko.
Pretty up there.
Our tres leches variation starts with a steaming hot
But it looks
cinnamon
like there's a
roll.
lot of
First, it gets drenched in layers of rich tres leches sauce. Next, a generous swirl of whipped cream is piled on top. After that, a dusting of cinnamon and sugar. From there, golden caramel sauce is drizzled on top. And
See, now
finally,
that's
it's
too
finished
much.
with a grating of cane sugar.
If you're taking a look at it, the whipped cream is melting down a little bit. Oh no, it's like a mudslide. It's coming off. But in general, this looks outstanding. It looks delicious. There's a reason it's got to be in a bowl instead of a boat like this. So I'm going to start with this before it dies completely. Let's give it a shot. Wow, that's a lot going on. First of all, just the bread. I think you could get this cinnamon roll with nothing on it, and it would still be quite satisfying. The bread, it's soft, it's cinnamony. There's little firm bits and little doughy, soft pockets inside. I mean, in order to make 36 of these rolls, he used 2 pounds of butter and more than 2 pounds of sugar and cinnamon. It's so sweet, it's
Probably
so rich,
sell- bro,
it's so
he probably
tasty.
sell a
It's
lot,
pure
too.
decadence. That is delicious. But then we have this right here.
Ooh, that's
So right now
bacon?
we're about to make the bacon bomb. Let's get to it. This is the base cinnamon
That
roll
looks
that
good.
every cinnamon roll is made of from here. Right here we have the frosting going on top.
Bacon!
Then she yells bacon. Ooh, the bacon is revealed. So we have a whole tray full of little bacon bits here. Oh my God. A
That
ton
looks
of bacon
good.
is put on top of the cinnamon roll.
That
From
looks
here she
really
hits
good,
it with some maple syrup. Boom, and right there we have it. This is the
I don't know
final
about the maple
product.
syrup,
Let's try
though.
it out. This is every Canadian's wet dream, except for, sorry, we're not
no.
using Canadian
See, that's
bacon,
less
also known
than
as
the
ham.
other one.
We're using actual bacon. I want to see what happens if I just pick this up and really just handle it. Oh, that's what we want to see.
That
The
looks
cinnamon,
good.
the sugar,
Especially
and
with
the
that
butter
bacon.
that have created these gooey layers. Time to give it a shot. That is quite the flavor combination. I mean, these two are so different, even though they have the same base ingredient. Right here, this is super rich, super creamy, super sweet. And then this is like really bold, pure, smoky bacon. It pairs so well with the sweet frosting. 10 out of 10. Willie, you're doing good work. Boom, so that is the California State Fair. But which food among all the foods today was the most extreme and the most satisfying? I'll let you know. It was the cinnamon roll, specifically the tres leches or 3 leches. I spit a little bit. We'll keep it in.
So that's California. But next time, we're leaving the West Coast and heading down south for some State Fair Southern comfort. See you then.
See, yeah, we already reacted to that one though. Video. But before we start, man, once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Once again, man, this stream is brought to you by Dub It. Hey, go get you some Dub It. You know what I'm saying? Go get you some of that good quality Dub It. Good quality. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. Let's go to get this. Actually, will be our last video. We only had 2 videos today, man. You know what I'm saying? Just a little quick stream, man. You know, nothing too crazy today. You know what I'm saying? On this beautiful Wednesday. Yeah, man. Let's get straight into it. So this video is gonna be harshly judging fair food with Andy Zimmern. I'm not sure who that is. We gonna find out, man. They gonna be judging fair food once again. Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Let's dive into it.
Welcome to the USA's biggest state fair, and I've paired up with the bizarre food legend himself, Andrew Zimmern. The goal today, take on this fair's most daring, freaky food creations. Will we discover a new state fair
they look
food
like they got a good
classic,
lineup here.
or will these state fair foods be a complete disaster? Let's head to our first of 5 locations to find out.
Okay.
Andrew.
Yes.
First question. When people call you Zimmerman, do you just go with it or do you correct them?
I just go with it. You have to. I mean, if your name is Zimmern, you're going to get called everything in the book.
Each year, you come to this state fair.
For 34 years.
So when you come here, are you more on
My
the lookout
question
for
is
your
like, where
classics,
is it?
your favorite foods from the past, or are you more into trying to see what's new, what's being innovated for that next year?
All three, because the OG Hall of Famers are my favorites, have to have them for myself. New classics are things that have been popular for enough years. I look forward to them. The joy is when you find a brand new item, and that's the thrill of the hunt.
Right now we're at Union Hmong Kitchen, and we're about to bite into the pork shrimp toast.
So basically what it is you make like a dumpling mix, like a shumai mix, and you put it right on top of Texas toast. You put the whole thing in the deep fry it, and then we made a sauce, which is like a chili sauce with honey in it, and then we also threw some apricots in it to give it that fruitiness. So we have the shrimp toast.
Pretty good.
It's all spread out right on the Texas toast, ready to go. So he's loading it up right now, and we want to have it all facing down. That's really, really important because you want that perfect toast on both sides.
So then he's gonna put another basket on top so we don't get any floaties, and that heads down into the oil. Boom.
Literally 1 minute.
In what ways is this inspired by Hmong ingredients or Hmong cooking?
So the base to the mix has a lot of Hmong aromatics in it. Lemongrass, ginger, garlic, shallots, all of that, where we use to make our Hmong sausage.
Hey,
we
that
actually
look
grew up
good.
eating a version of this, a really janky version of it, but now we bouge it up a little bit.
So right here we're seeing the back end. He's gonna give it a little bit of a flip, and there you can see that pork and shrimp almost a paste.
She's gonna slice it right in half here, and we're gonna put some skewers on it. She hits it with a little bit of cilantro, and then we throw in a little apricot jelly sauce. And that's how we make our shrimp toast with apricot jelly sauce.
That can't be that much.
Ye
It better not be
was
over.
actually on
Better not be
Iron
over
Chef
$8.
on Netflix. He narrowly lost. If there was just 1 or 2 more judges that would have voted in his favor, maybe he could have pulled a win, but yeah. Did you see that one?
I judged it. What do you mean, did I see that one? When I saw Yia on a show like that, and he cooked Hmong food all the way through, and everyone was reacting, I realized we have now surpassed that moment where Hmong food is not some hidden little secret. It's a legitimate food style that we can now talk about as food globalists.
And right here, we have Hmong food on a stick. When you look at this feeling, when you look at this food, what kind of feelings does it give you?
The shrimp toast looks proper. I like the way they did an apricot hot sauce, something sweet, something hot. So I'm cautiously optimistic as I am with everything. I can't wait to dig in.
Hey, that look good.
Okay. It almost tastes like a porky pate. Obviously, the sauce is very sweet. It's spicy.
Yep. Could be more spicy.
This is interesting because it's all these familiar Hmong and Southeast Asian flavors just kind of spread out on a piece of Texas toast. So when I look at something like this, I'm expecting a garlic bread or a garlic toast, but the flavors are completely different.
I sort of want a little more filling spread in there, but this is clever. I mean, it's fried, it's greasy, it's crunchy. This is solidly in my top 10 of best new foods this year.
And so do you rank the top new foods every year?
Every single year.
Oh man, that's harsh. I just try to say vaguely nice things about all of them. So that's the food. I have a couple more questions I wanted to ask you. How do you handle describing foods that don't speak to you?
If you cook this and I didn't like this, I'd be like, oh my gosh, you have such a great delivery. You have piercing blue eyes. I love the bandana. Gosh, it's great hanging out with you. I want to tell people the things that I like rather than the things to avoid. Although if you're lucky, by the end of the day, I'll tell you the 2 things I tried yesterday that were just complete horseshit.
Oh, wow. All right.
So that's how you correct credibility, because otherwise you're just a one-trick pony saying everything is good.
2 more questions. Sticking with the Asian theme, if you could only eat one type of Asian food for the rest of your life, which would it be?
I mean, I think you know this already. I'm obsessed with Chinese food. I mean, beyond obsessed.
Last question. You've been to many Asian countries. Which is an ingredient that you won't mess with?
Wow.
Wasabi.
That part of the world, the answer is nothing.
Well, hold on. I got to.
However,
all right.
people always tell me, well, you don't like durian. It's like, yeah, but I've eaten it like 20 times. I just ate it
I
2
ain't
days
eaten
ago.
it.
I just don't care
But I also
for
don't
it.
like
Brilliant. Andrew
wasabi.
Zimmerman, on to the next food. Andrew, welcome to Giggles Campfire Grill. Before we try this, I have a couple more questions for you. The Minnesota State Fair, it's the biggest state fair
so they're
according
in
to
Minnesota.
attendance per day. But there's a
Okay.
lot of state fairs out there. I'm wondering which other state fairs you've been to and which ones you like.
I like California, Texas, New York, Wisconsin, Iowa. I love the Minnesota State Fair.
Why they
This
don't
is
come
the
to North
best
Carolina, man?
cultural
Come to
event
North
of its
Carolina,
kind
man.
in the world.
I'm with you. This is a great state fair, great food, so many vendors, and new items
Come
like
to
this.
Raleigh,
This
man.
is the Timber Twist. This is a savory mixture of Italian sausage, mozzarella, cream cheese, and barbecue rub, piped into 3 large manicotti shells, then wrapped in bacon. Served with a side of Giggles' signature barbecue sauce. Boom, I'm here with Giggles. Giggles, are you ready?
Actually, don't sound too bad.
Yeah.
Right here we have a mixing vessel, and he starts with a little bit of seasoning.
This is zesty Italian sausage and mozzarella cheese and cream cheese.
And then we give all of those ingredients a little bit of a mix. From here, we have the manicotti shells, and actually that mixture is gonna be stuffed directly inside. Finally, once the shell is completely stuffed, he wraps the entire manicotti shell with a strip of bacon.
We're gonna bring this up to the smoker.
Let's move to the smoker.
Next, the twisters are loaded into the smoker until all the trays are full.
Hey, he probably don't
After
even
some
do this.
time,
This
they
looks
get
like
hit
a
with a
long
little bit of
process. He
barbecue
probably don't
sauce
do this.
before going back
He
in the
probably have
smoker again.
workers. He probably decided to do it today because, bro.
When finished, each boat is loaded with 3 pieces and brushed with more barbecue glaze.
Is this Midwestern
That looks
food?
good,
Is this, barbecue? There's manicotti, maybe it's Italian.
None of it. This is glorious, fun state fair food. It's not meant to be gourmet. The minute you hear the cream cheese in there, piped into manicotti, wrapped in bacon, put in a smoker, put in a taco, wrapped in pizza, deep fried in pancake
dang.
batter. I mean, you get where I'm going with this.
I'm gonna give it a little bit of a dip. Let's give it a shot.
That looks good.
I like that.
I have a confession to make. I'm not a big bacon fan.
Bacon.
Oh, I eat it, but it's a very strong flavor for me.
The combination of bacon with the barbecue, it is very strong. It's a tang that kind of stays in the back of your throat. That said, I love the texture of that big fat round noodle as you bite through it. And then it's just a thick piece of sausage inside.
And it holds together well. There's no stick, there's no toothpicks. We're just eating this by hand. This is well thought out, fun food.
When I come to fairs sometimes, I'm brokenhearted when I see somebody just walking around with a goddamn bucket of fries. Because there is so much food to be explored. Do you have any feelings for people who just come to a fair and settle for fries and a
Some
Coke?
basic.
The way you said it, no. When I'm here tomorrow with my kid, will we get fries along with the 27 other things we're gonna eat? Yes, they are some of the best fries you'll ever eat. And so I don't denigrate the fry. I think the people who are eating only fries, I will tell them to their face, I think you're missing out.
On to our next food. Boom! We have come to our third location, right behind us, the Blue Barn. In a moment, we're going to jump into this, but first, I've got some questions. Question
This
one.
look good. Hold up.
I rehearsed
That
this
look,
all
actually
morning.
look really good.
Hold on. Why do you think people are
That actually
more
looks
daring
really
in their
good.
fair food creations than they would be at a restaurant or anywhere else?
It's the nature of the customer. People come here, they're actually seeking out wild and crazy and unusual combinations. To be the first person to say, I had deep fried pickles seasoned with ghost pepper powder and I ate it. If you do that in a restaurant, someone may eat one, but that's it, you're done.
If you're coming to the fair, you should do something a little wild and you should push your culinary limits. For example, with a food like this right here, the sweet squeaker. Boom, I'm in the kitchen of Blue Barn with Stephanie. Stephanie, tell me about the sweet squeakers.
So we got white cheddar cheese curds, deep fried, and then tossed in a little bit of cinnamon sugar. So you kind of got that mini donut vibe, which is
Bro,
an homage
that looks
to another
actually
state
really
fair
good.
item.
I'm
And
not gonna
then lemon with homemade whipped cream, a little bit of homemade berry jam, and a little lemon zest to finish.
Chef Joseph, take it away.
All right, so we've got our white cheddar cheese curd. Cut it into cubes, and then we batter it with a funnel cake batter. IQF it, individually cooked frozen. Now before it goes into our broaster, to keep it all from sticking, this is gonna get tossed in cornstarch. And then it goes into a broaster. A broaster is a pressurized fryer. Essentially, it can cook all the juices in rather than a typical fryer cooking all the flavor and everything out.
Each broaster is pre-programmed for exactly 1 minute and 30 seconds to guarantee the perfect result every single time.
Can you tell me how this recipe came to be? What was the inspiration?
We're looking for something that's shareable, that got mass appeal. We serve a lot of people here at the stand. And we're looking for cheese cells, potato cells, and bacon cells. So if we can hit one of those three groups, we're getting closer to success.
After they're ready, he adds a little more cinnamon and sugar and gives them all a toss.
That looks
Here's our
good.
portion of 7 ounces. We make fresh whipped cream with fresh lemon essence. We make fresh triple berry sauce. And this is fresh grated lemon zest. And that's how we make our sweet squeakers at Blue Barn.
I know you love cheese curds, especially from the Mouthtrap. I've been there myself. I get a bucket every time. I take it home, and then I regret it eventually. How do you feel about cheese curds dressed up as a dessert?
Well, salty and sweet, right? The more contrast there are in food, the better the dish is. I'm really optimistic about this. Technically, it should work.
Let's go for it.
Hey man, I would
What?
try something like that. That
Man, it
actually
tastes like
looks
French toast
really
on the
good.
outside. It's sweet, it's crumbly. The cheese is so melty on the inside too. It's not like a typical State Fair cheese curd.
It's less salty. I would want big flaky Malden salt just to get that contrast in there. That doesn't
And they
mean
got a
this
good
isn't good.
presentation-
This is like hot
presentation.
cheesecake mixed with cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh, yeah.
And I like it.
Okay, while we're here, I want to ask you what your approach is to reviewing food. There are young food reviewers out there making their vertical videos, filming it in public, although they're too shy to speak, so they go home to do the voiceover. Give them some advice.
I personally approach things with, is it good? Do I want to take a second bite? Then I start breaking it down. One of my great mentors in food, Thomas Keller, said it's all about the flavor. Then you have price, convenience, circumstances of your life. If I see one more review in a restaurant that no one can get into, I'm like, what's the fucking point? Are you just flexing? Look
Nah,
at
that
me.
makes
I
sense.
ate
That
at
makes sense.
Carbone's 3 times in a week. But all those
Let's go.
influencers who were in there saying, look at
go
me
somewhere
eating,
somewhere
and
everyone
Liam
can
Neeson
go,
and
man.
Pam Anderson are on a date right behind me. It's clickbait journalism. Now, do I watch that? Every fucking night. Because you know something? It works. But I do think, at its core, does it taste good?
Yeah, so I usually just start with, is it savory or sweet? Then you can go crunchy or squishy after that, so. Either way. Andrew, we have gone through 3 foods so far out of 5. How do you feel about 2025 compared to some past years? Are we doing good?
Yes.
For me, I think this is a great start. I'm excited. I've enjoyed what we've seen so far, but we have a lot more to see, so let's keep moving. All right, folks, we have come to location 4. Behind me, coasters, and in my hand, the Uncrusta Burger. I guess what makes it stand out is Uncrustables, which is essentially a peanut butter and jelly sandwich that has been fried in
Yeah,
order
they
to
lost
make
me
a
there.
bun. So you're eating kind of 3 sandwiches in one. All right, guys, we are in the Coasters kitchen. I am with Nate, and he's going to walk me through this recipe. Let's get to it.
All right, so first we just start with our 4-ounce burger patties, slap those down. Then we just have a little seasoning that we've been using since we opened. Nothing special, it's just a Montreal, but it kind of gives our burger our Coasters taste.
Nate, to the Uncrusted Burger, how did the idea for this food come about?
Peanut butter and jelly sandwich Uncrustables, we always have them around for the employees. One night, we threw some in a deep fryer and joked about making a burger out of it. Turns out, it tastes really good.
What is the vibe so far from the general public when they see this on the menu?
The past 2 days, we have had nothing but good responses. People are absolutely loving it, and we couldn't be more happy. And so now we start with Uncrustable. We actually prefer these still to be
Although it's a
frozen
little
when we
weird,
put these in. We
I
found
would-
that the
I would want to
texture
try
on the
that.
peanut butter is a little bit more creamy and a lot less runny, so we can try to minimize the mess.
So now we are back to the burger patties, giving those a little bit of a flip. Next, cheese going on each burger. Hit it with a little bit of steam. Burger
And they got
and
the
cheese
Crustables
comes over here.
crisp.
We got our special sauce. Whoa.
Very
A
special.
little extra on that one.
Now the burger patty and cheese going on next. From here, 3 pickles on each one. A little bit of lettuce on top.
And to finish them off, hold them all together. There we go. And that's how we make our Uncrusted Burger.
Before we dig in,
That
I
actually
do want to
looks
ask
good.
you a question. Are there recipes out there that are sacred that shouldn't be touched? Obviously, someone here, they've taken the burger and they've done the unthinkable.
Or the Uncrustable.
That's good.
When I was younger, I thought there were sacred cows. There are no sacred cows anymore. I mean, fried chicken 30 years ago could only be done one way until someone said, you know, the Japanese do karaage in Korea, and so many other countries have their fried chicken. And then there was this fried chicken tsunami, and I'm grateful for it. This may be a bridge too far, but we'll find out together.
I wonder, bro. That might actually hit.
Oh, no. It's a mess. It's coming apart already. Maybe this should be an open face sandwich. Growing up, my dad would make breakfast sandwiches, and he would always put egg, sausage, but he always put grape jelly, and that's what this reminds me of.
Well, I love the flavor combination. So here's the issue. There's no way to fry white bread without absorbing oil. It becomes very heavy with the oil. So you can't eat a whole one. I would love to see them smaller. I would love to see make them open face, as you said, because the ratio of peanut butter and jelly to burger, and as a chef, I'm sorry, ratio is a big deal. You have 2 fried Uncrustables and a 3-ounce patty. You've got just a ton of stuff that isn't burger. This is, without a doubt, the most viral sensation at the fair. People are gonna buy them, but it's a one-shot Charlie.
That leads me to my next question. What are some things that people do with food that make you sad?
When you have a great idea like this, but you don't sit down and really think it through. This one is so tough for me.
It's like they kind of just put it together.
A hit. I want it to be loved.
I mean, that's what they said to do.
Things, and it just, it almost works, but it doesn't.
I thought it was gonna be more of a disaster. In the end, I like it, but it's a bit of a mess. I've eaten half of mine. It's become nearly unrecognizable. It looks like it got into a car accident.
What he should have did was did what Bro did.
But you know what? It's not always about being beautiful.
That's exactly right.
And now that he and I would know anything about that, we're very good looking.
My dogs will lick my beard all night long this evening.
With that said, let's head to our final destination. We have one fair.
Oh, is it almost over?
We're almost done, baby.
I'm a little heartbroken.
I know.
All right. I'll get over it.
Hey, I wonder how much they be spending each episode. I mean, they probably make a lot of money.
I do that to get myself pumped up. Of course. Andrew, we have come to our final location. Behind me, Lumpia City. This is a Filipino food. Are you familiar with lumpia?
Why, yes, I am.
So how would you describe lumpia?
It's a very thin crepe-like skin that you make. In other cultures might be called a spring roll or an egg roll. And it's typically filled with cabbage, ground meat, vermicelli, rice noodles. And by the way, one of my favorite foods in the whole world.
Meanwhile, we have something here that's completely unrecognizable from a traditional lumpia, and that's what makes it so
like
fun.
Blueberry
We're in the
something
Lumpia
on the
City
right
kitchen right now. Right now, I am here with Alexa. Tell me about the specialty lumpia you're serving here.
So we have our pizza lumpia, which has mozzarella, pepperoni, sausage, cheese,
that looks
and the
good.
pizza sauce all mixed in.
That looks
and
really
then
good,
We're
actually.
doing a play off of a traditional Filipino lumpia called turon. So it's a caramelized banana, and then we take strips of French toast, we soak them in syrup, and then a little bit of ube too.
The lumpia, already pre-made
that
and
looks
pre-stuffed
good,
with delicious fillings, are popped out of the freezer and into the fryer, where they hang out for about 5 minutes.
Alexa, tell me a little bit about Lumpia City.
Yes, so we specialize in fusion lumpia. Traditionally, lumpia is made with just like ground meat and vegetables, but we do a lot of fun fusion flavors just to kind of introduce people to Filipino food.
When the lumpia are finished, the excess oil drips off before cutting each one in half, revealing their yummy insides.
This is the pizza lumpia, and this is our special pizza sprinkle. It has some Parmesan cheese and some herbs.
That looks good.
This one is the ube butter banana French toast lumpia. We'll sprinkle of powdered sugar, and that's how we roll at Lumpia City.
Before we get into this, I want to talk more about Filipino food. 'Cause I know you're a big fan, and a few years ago, you actually made a prediction that Filipino food would be the new wave.
16 years ago.
And so my question is, did that come to fruition or not quite yet?
It did not come to fruition. It almost did, and like so many other things, I don't blame my own prognostication skills. I blame COVID. I think that hiccup with restaurants
Yeah, that
really
makes
was
sense. COVID messed up a
once
lot of
every
things,
100
man.
years kneecapping of the restaurant industry. It hasn't really, because we haven't seen those famous Filipino chefs that you kind of need in America to sort of stand behind that food.
Let's talk about this right here. Here we have a little bit of East meets West. We have the lumpia wrapper, but the inside couldn't be more different from a typical lumpia. Should we start with savory?
I'll start wherever you like. I can't tell you how many times I've said in the last week, boy, if I could have a pizza lumpia, wouldn't I be thrilled?
This is a wonderful coincidence.
Every kid's dream.
Yep, let's go for it.
I can hear the crunch.
Okay, like a pizza bite, like
a Gino's pizza roll?
Yeah, like a pizza roll, but with a much more flaky, super crispy outside exterior. Cheesy. It's one of those things, it's like I couldn't identify any actual pizza element, but I taste the pure essence of pizza.
It's giving me lasagna pizza roll vibes.
I gotta say, it's pretty satisfying.
They have enough salt.
So salty, it's like I want to cleanse the palate with something sweet. Cheers. ube, and banana. What do you think?
Okay, that's really f***ing good.
Yeah.
That
is
looks, bro.
ripe,
That
real
looks
banana.
really good.
It's super sweet, it's syrupy, it's crispy, it's
That
a
looks
wonderful
really
combination.
good.
And I gotta say, I feel bad because a lot of people are gonna go, pizza. I know pizza. I'm gonna get that one.
Get this one. If it doesn't look like this, you ordered wrong.
That brings me to my next question. Today, we have tried 5 new innovative fair foods. Of these 5, which is pizza, I'm gonna get that one.
Get
Bro.
this one. If it doesn't look like
Let's see
this,
here. Let me
you
get back to
ordered
this list.
wrong.
That brings me to my next question. Today, we have tried 5 new
I'm not gonna lie. Out of all the ones that they have eaten that actually look good, I like 3 and 5. 3 and 5. The burger, I mean, I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? The Crustables with the burger, I would try it just for the experience, but that's not something that I felt like I will purely enjoy. And these 2 right here, I mean, it looked okay, but when I looked at this one and this one, these 2 look like the best. So I would choose. And between these 2, I would choose number 3.
innovative fair foods. Of these
That
5,
one,
which
that
is your
one actually
absolute
looked like
favorite?
it tasted
one
really
we
good.
just had,
The third
but
one.
the ube version. It's crunchy, it's crispy, it's got great textural contrast. They have actual real ripe bananas in there. So that to me is that little bit of culinary, okay, respect, salute, bravo, Lumpia City. What about you?
Strong contender.
Oh,
But for me,
strong contender.
But for me, if I had to pick my absolute favorite from today, it would be the sweet squeakers.
Like I
like
said,
that they turn cheese
yo,
curd into a
these
dessert.
things
Andrew, thank
was-
you so much for joining me
it
today. It
looked
was an absolute pleasure
amazing.
having you on the show. Before
I
we go, I
actually
want to
really
know,
like that
do you have
one.
any exciting projects you're working on that we can tell my audience about right now?
Yes, lots. Go to andrewzimmern.com. Everything is right there, from my Substack to my TV shows and everything in between. But right around now, the Blue Foods Cookbook that I wrote with my friend Barton Seaver in collaboration with Fed by Blue. It's a sustainable seafood encyclopedia of a cookbook. Hundreds of pages teaching you everything you need to know about how to be a good global citizen, how to eat and grow the blue economy, and most importantly, 140 breathtaking recipes.
Otherwise, guys, that is it for the biggest state fair in the USA here with Andrew Zimmern. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time. Peace. All right.
Hey, shout out to bro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to big bro. But yeah, that's actually the end of our stream, guys. I just wanted a little sample, man. Get y'all prepped for this weekend, man. You know, I typically usually stream on the weekends, Friday to Sunday. But I just wanted this week, man. I wanted a little sample this week, man. So once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and vibing with your boy on this beautiful Wednesday, man. Once again, man, this stream is brought to you by Dubby. Look at Dubby. Get you some of that Dubby. You know what I'm saying? That real premium energy drink, man. Once again, man, and it's in powder form, man. And that's what I actually like, man, because, you know, you're not stuck with one dose. You know, whatever you want to get, you can get. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. I will be streaming Friday at 8:30, man. Pop out, man. We vibing. We definitely got some bangers for Friday, man, once again. And, you know, come mess with your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Once again, man, I appreciate everybody for tuning in, man. You were chilling with your boy, Kel. And I'm out. Thank you.